The growing numbers of unemployed citizens sums to a big percentage of unemployed women. Men, on the other hand, have opted to exploit women through sexual harassment as a ticket to employment.
Sexual harassment has got different definitions, but those may not help us. If we go to the Employment Act 2007, Section 6, Subsection 1, defines sexual harassment in about 4 categories. That it is a sexual intercourse for favors. It could be a sexual contact, it could be a sexual activity, it could be a sexual physical behavior of a sexual nature, but basically for some kind of favors. Or if you don't agree, then your job or your work will be at jeopardy. That's basically what sexual harassment is about. But then, people think that sexual harassment has no definition. It is defined in law, and that is what the women should know. And also, if you go down the line, the law also provides if you have a situation where sexual harassment has occurred, what are the steps that you should take, what is the role of the employer in issues of sexual harassment. But most importantly, the law provides that we should have a policy. Every workplace that employs more than 20 people should have a policy on sexual harassment that spells out the steps that should be taken in case there is sexual harassment, and also methods and steps that should be taken to prevent the occurrence of sexual harassment from employees.
Your life is yours. That job that man is doing is not for him. The job, he was also employed. So therefore, he cannot use that to intimidate you. You have a right. So we have to create that awareness among ladies and even the young ones coming. That look, report sexual harassment. It's a crime. It's a serious crime. You need to report it. Violence against women, sexual harassment, and all these other problems that women have, it's so deeply entrenched in our society that both men and women think that is the right thing because it is so deeply entrenched. So changing attitudes and changing behavior is very hard, and it's something that you need to work on. So I think with regard to sexual harassment, although it's widespread, it is a disease that is embedded in our society. We are making gains. The fact that it's so highly publicized is already a gain, because in the past we did not talk about it. It wasn't an issue. It was regarded as a joke. If you say you were sexually harassed, people will say, are you making a joke? She's not right in her head. They would have all sorts of stories. But nowadays, when you talk about you've been sexually harassed, people actually listen to you.
Community acceptance of this as normal must change.
The law is in place, but then how they do work with the law and how it is in reality is something completely different, I think. Because if a woman is abused of sexual violence or something, there can be a situation where there is like a word against another word. I mean, the man doesn't maybe not tell the truth, and one person saying one thing and one person saying another thing. So you always, or very often, you end up with 2 different stories, and nothing happens after that.
This is the unheard scream.